One moment while we get started. Excuse me, Jesus. We're going to be here for 2 hours. We'll be here till about midnight. Hold on. Street manager. We're going or what? Yeah, I'm on. Go. Okay, it's showing. See the stream info stated edited. It is sexual themes, violent graphic depictions. Okay, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, hopefully I marked these on the info. This is Cyberpunk 2077. There is violence. There is nudity. Mostly just gonna be titties. There is language that disturbs you. And yeah, that's pretty much all you really have to worry about here. I am going to be here today. The point of this is to come in and do an in-depth review of all the storage stuff we can get in this game and compare it with what I'm learning about the game's previous stuff that happened that's canon from the earlier board games, especially the board games that take place in the past events. For example, Johnny Silverhand and Adam Smasher existed in the games. All Arasaka, Saburo, Yonorbo, they're all from the original games. They're all from the canon story, which is a tabletop game. But for some things, there's some mysteries that are current, some mysteries in the past, some mysteries of the future, and some inconsistencies in Johnny's memory, which we'll get to. First, we're going to play a girl lady, so just a heads up, she's going to have titties the moment they get to them. But we're going to be remaking our heavy weapons. What do you call them? We're going to be remaking the kind of cyber psycho build I was making because they're the easiest to clear out an entire room no matter what. And go in there, clear out an entire room, piss off the fixer if it's a sneaky mission, and that's the best way to get most of the information from the dead bodies. Oh boy. That's not too bad looking. Oh, well, that's a nasty scar. We'll start with that. Skin tone has her down there. Jesus, why is it white, and whiter? Pinkish. We'll go with that. These skin tones are a little weird, aren't they? Some of them are natural, but then there's like, oh my god, I can't see you. Extremely pink. I like that one right there. We'll go with that. Skin type 4. What does that do? Sure, clear face, but she's a cyber psycho, so we actually want like her to look fucked up a little. She's crazy as fuck. So that'll be good. Hairstyle. Does that say cyber psycho to you? Kinda just like the normal hairstyle. Let's go for color first. Blue. Green and black. Yeah, why not? What about green and blue? Not green and blue, green and blue. Black. Green and gold. Blue. Pink. Green. Do that. That makes it look neonish with the underline on it. Okay, now we go to hairstyles. And if y'all happen to pop on and y'all see a hairstyle you think should definitely be cyber psycho, I kind of like that. It's like the alt coming out here. Number 5 is a big maybe. It's TV hair. It's definitely cyber psycho looking, punk looking. For Street Kid, by the way. Blue. That lady who wants that show has a poopy girl like that. Mama Wells. Misty. No idea. Random tiger. Oh my god, worst haircut ever. Someone from... shit, I can't remember the name of it. Bioshock. Military... A longer version of that. Fuck, I like that. Okay, we'll go with that. Eyes will keep that looks. Eye color, psychosis. I kind of want something crazier looking. Nah, that looks dumb. That's pretty cool. Eyebrows are fine. Eyebrow colors will go to the neon black green. Eyelash color will do the same. Black green. Nose is fine. Mouth is fine. We chose those two on randos. Jaw is fine. Ears are fine. Cyberware is exactly what I was going to choose anyway. Facial scar number 8. You can't really see it anymore. What's going on there? Oh, you can see those. Blues. That one looks cool. That's inside of her face where you can see it. Facial tattoos. I need to see what the rest of her tattoos are. Can I go to look at her teeth? Oh, we're not keeping the metal. I hate the metal. She's got sort of that kind of tattoos on. See if we can get a tattoo to match it. Spider tattoo, or we could match tattoos on her chest to whatever we choose here. Well, that works. It's got roses in it. Piercings, you can't see anything on that side. That'll work. I really don't like the teeth option in this game, honestly. Red. Teeth? No. Normal teeth, please. Eye makeup, or whatever. Makeup color, black greens. Neon greens. Ugh. That don't look good. How about just black? The green other stuff, that works. Style. Default. Mossy. Mate. Mossy. Rubber. Black green. Look good. Black. That's first. Black green. Let's go back up here and make it default. Mossy. Run it default. Yeah, leave that. Blemishes 2. I'm honestly not seeing a blemish color, but they might be the same color as the skin, so let's darken them a little. Okay, they're down there. Okay, whatever. They're fine. Nails. Oh, break. Get a nails, please. Long, no color. Match her outfit. It's fine. Just as fine. Nipples are fine. Body tattoo is fine. Matches the neck tattoo. Body scar is 1. Actually, since she's a cyber psycho, she's gonna get the back ones. Looking bad. Penis size doesn't exist, and we're not doing pubics because honestly, outside the menu you never see them. If your pubics had any play in the game, I'd do it, but they removed it just so that the ESRB wouldn't shit themselves. Next up, we will be running intelligence. Oh right, no, we'll be running body. Let me look up my cyber cycle build again. Jesus. Cyber cycle build. I'm having her face away. Too much cities might make towards shit themselves. Where's my freaking cyberpunk build? There we go. Ooh, my hands smell like soy sauce. I've been trying to be healthy and sticking on my whole diet thing, and so tonight I'm supposed to eat more fish because my vitamin D is down. So I don't go outside. I'm going to get even less outside with my job. But with my vitamin D being down, I've been told to just eat fish, eat mushrooms, and take some D medicine. I need more D in my life. Isn't that relating? So I just picked up a $13 thing of sushi, which was tuna, salmon, something else. Actually, it was tuna, then the rainbow rolls, and then the salmon logs, whatever the frick they're called. They have a name. Okay, so right off the bat, I want 6 on body and 6 on tech. 6 on tech. That leaves me one more. We'll put that to reflex. Next up, looting biomonitor panel. They say if you want to understand the streets, you gotta level game fixers, dolls, small time pushers, you were raised by them all. Down here, but the law of jungle dictates the weak serves. Only the law of Night City you have to break down. As you know, I am a fan of multiple timelines. This game, right off the top, has multiple timelines choosing by your starting point. You can be a V who has been pushed into corpo business and runs towards the corporates, works as a intelligence agency, anti-counter intel in it. Or you can do this V like we're doing Street Kid, where you live in Haywood and you're rough, tough kids. And then you have V, who's a nomad who's never been in Night City before, and she's just coming after they've lost their tribe. The tribe's been broken up. There's a lot of backward lore to either one. You get a lot like Arasaka intel, inside Arasaka stuff for the corpo. In this one, not too much, just some Gingo intros here. Some intro with father. And then in the Nomad, you get to understand about the Snake Nation, and the Snake Nation actually is one of the big, if you know the lore, I've been learning about the lore lately, if you know the lore of Cyberpunk, the Snake Nation is one of the bigger nomad tribes that acts as sort of a nationality for their areas of what used to be the United States. They act as their sort of a governing power more than just a regular nomad tribe. And they're kind of eating all the nomads tribes, especially the ones that are having trouble or stuff like that. They're kind of eating the nomad tribes and making them into a nation to compete with the new United States, Republic of Texas, and all the others. Also, as a nomad, you get to see that one. The only time I think you see a U.S. map in the game is in the nomad, which is kind of cool. But we're rewriting my Street Kids Cyber Psycho person, so we're going to start with this in Street Kid. We are planning to play from beginning to end. I'm going to do a few times before I end my regular streaming, and we'll come back and do it once in a while. Like I said, even though next Thursday is the end of my regular streaming, you'll see me once or twice a month, I'll still come back to Cyberpunk. I love it. And I'll come back to Fortnite. I'll be playing them off. Lying on purpose. I thought it was green. Were my nails not green when I chose them? Oh well, I just did my lighting.
A little anesthesia.
Anesthesia. Oh yes, it's that commercial. We love that commercial.
Motherfucker.
Everything chill, hermana?
Some bastard tried to mug me. I handled it.
Oh, local guy?
You really think somebody local tried to mug me, Pepe?
Listen, V, I got a problem. Serious this time.
So we're gonna do something here. I just thought of something. I'm gonna have to keep a list of stuff. People of is this going to be turned onable? I don't know if this has been charged in a while. I'm gonna have my computer. I'm gonna run a bunch of notes, like notepad notes, not actual Word, but notepad notes on my computer. And first I gotta plug it in. This thing hasn't been charged in probably a few days because I haven't been writing. Oh, that's half a battery. That's not too bad. Probably still needs to be charged. God damn, I had this get all wrapped up. And I'm going to use my computer to write. Hello, don't go away. Sorry, talking to my computer. It decided to turn itself off. Go to sleep really quick. Okay, all plugged in. Wires in my way now. I have to figure this out. Loop the wire around the back. Oh, I know. Hold your horses. Get my phone out of the way of the wire. That. And that. And we are set. So I'm going to go ahead and write down people we learn about, people we know, and let's see if I can figure out where I put notes. Where are my notes at? Notepad. And I'm going to create a folder. New folder. Cyberpunk. Because when we stop doing this regularly, I'll have to remember where we were anyway. Maybe Cyberpunk ID. Oh, why does my notepad have like a thing on it? That's weird. What the heck? Come back. Oh. First thing we have is Pepe, bar owner of. We're going to actually call this something different, or whatever. Pepe, bar owner of. Not bar owner, bartender. So bartender of. We're going to call it Pepe versus something, because this will be actually an event. For all going to mark only events, not all people. There'll be a lot of people. But events that happen that are important and might show up later should be something that might happen, so.
Come on, spin it. What is it now?
It's, Kirk.
Kirk.
I owe him.
It's Kirk. So we're going to do Pepe versus Kirk. Bartender of... Fuck, what's the name of this place? Mama Wells Bar. I know the name of the bar. Pepe versus Kirk versus V. Pepe, bar owner of Mama Wells Bar. Bartender of Mama Wells owes Kirk. Kirk makes a deal with us to get car instead. V takes car deal, gets caught. Now, I don't know if this will ever come up in another file, a police file about the car or whatever, but it's an interesting thing to have. So what we'll do is take that, save as Cyberpunk ID, Pepe versus Kirk versus V. And it'll always be something like that, Pepe, Kirk, V, or so-and-so on the title. That way we can keep it somewhat organized and try and see if anything relates or matches. Because a lot of the info we find out in the world relates to other things we learn. So close that for now. Resume.
Don't pay by tomorrow, said he'd bust my legs. And he don't joke about that stuff.
We're gonna read every shard,
Got
but the
cartels in his
important
corner.
shards are the shards
You in it
like
with
little
Kirk?
information.
Every man, woman, and rat in Haywood knows he's a fucking shark.
My bro jumped the joint. Deserve the hero's welcome. I know I fuck up, V.
You ever gonna get wise, Pepe? Please tell me your brother's doing alright.
Doing his thing, you know. So, can you help?
I'll talk to Kirk. But then you're gonna owe me one.
Make sure everything's still running.
You're saving my life, V.
So just a heads up on things that exist already in Night City, just to give you an idea of the groups. There are there's a lot of corporations. Night City is pretty much a corporate-owned entity. There are three major corporations, two of them being the central point. Arasaka is a Japanese corporation that has survived through a lot, and that's owner Subaru has brought up to be one of the most major powers of the entire world. It sits here in Night City as one of the most powerful corporations in the city, to the fact that when the US and Militech tried to take back Night City, because Night City is its own government, its own technical country, it's not connected to the California area, it's not connected to the citizen, it's not connected to the US, it's not connected to anything but itself. So, which is why there's such tough border security. So when Militech and US tried to get it back, they brought in Arasaka to shoo them away. Stuff like that. We got 300 right off the edge. We're poor. Their Militech is technically a U.S. military corporation. It's like Arasaka, but it belongs in the U.S. instead of Japan. They're both evil corporations. Pretty much all of the corporations are evil corporations, but these are the evil military corporations. People choose Arasaka as the slightly better one because I think they have the 20-year agreement where you're locked into the company for 20 years. Whereas Militech, I think it's one or the other. I think Militech has you for like 50 or 60 years. And one of them says that once you quit, you can't work for anybody else for the longest time. I can't remember if that's one of them or the other. The only other corporation I can remember off the top of my head right now is Biotechna, something like that. And they are a bio group. They run farms and stuff locally like that. That big farm place you see driving through as a Nomad is theirs. They pretty much produce the world's supply of wheat. And they also have a way to destroy the world's supply of wheat if someone screws them over. Let's see if there's anything in journals right now. That's not what I want. Charts? Database? They're not a database? Database. Ooh, we have something here. Wow, this is a lot of stuff here. When the first American cities were flooded with Japanese sports cars, reliable, fast, affordable, with the release of Quadro Turbo R proved that the decline in the American automotive industry had been greatly exaggerated. Turbo R instantly becomes a classic as its type. A dream on four wheels. It stole the hearts of lovers everywhere. Cool. Difference between a VTEC and classic Turbo R? Well, that's the difference between a diamond and a chunk of coal. The building blocks. This is a real good one. Cool. So, these are nothing really saying here. This tells you that Quadra helped reinvigorate the U.S. economy, or U.S. car economy. Be careful, there's stuff in your way. Go around. Stop yelling at me like a weirdo and go around. Quadra Type 66, faster. Nothing really there. For example, a typical middle-of-the-road car. It's reliable performance on both city streets. By 2060, over 5 million units have been manufactured. Be careful, lady. Thornton truck. How does the boot different from the base Colby? Most important difference, the standard trunk has been replaced by a pickup truck bed. The Buell. Nomads. A Nomad ride. All souped up for off-road and battle. Thornton Galena, which I believe is the Nomad V's car. Glide a standard model once throughout a day. Desert. Oh, there's V's car, but V's car's all souped up. The fact this still drives is a miracle after years of off-roading in the desert. Just about everything. Okay. I'm not seeing anything here lore-wise. I actually have never seen this before. I don't remember seeing this Thornton before. I don't remember seeing this model in my life. Whenever the good Lord cannot reach, he sends now to remind you that prior to the cyberpunk update, the latest update, cars were purchasable from different people instead of just the one guy. Basically like Chevy trucks or Ford trucks. Desert version, pretty. I'm not going to read most of this out loud because none of it's super important. I'm looking for anything story-wise. This is actually Silverhand's cat. What are you doing? Stop. You don't have to be in. You don't have to. What did you knock over? Don't yell at me. You knocked over things. You don't have to be in the wires. It's not a place you need to be. Okay. So there's a lot in journal. I think the journal might be, the database might be opened up by my availability. Automatic. But
Direction. Demons walk with him. They tear at his soul. But I'll tell him you're sorry and wish to make peace.
Hey, where's the rest?
so we have Mama Wells. Let's go ahead and write that down because that was an interaction. I'm going to try and write down important interactions. You heard me. You're in the way, madame. Yes, you are. Always in the way. Forever and ever. I gotta write down the interaction that we just saw. Where did my notes go? Why did notes close? Make a shortcut for notes. Instead of no, why can't I make a shortcut for notes? I can pin it to my taskbar. There we go. Whoops. Wells versus. I'm just always saying versus when the top one.
Be checking exactly.
Oh, I can't scan here. I forgot I don't have any scanner. Cat. Ask Mama Wells to seek forgiveness from unknown person, possibly Jackie. Okay. Nothing to be organized there.
Oh, no, that ain't possible.
Okay, I won't be able to scan any of these people, so any interactions are just going to be mostly ignored. Unless I know the person.
I still feel like shit.
Little hair of the dog?
Yeah. Give me a sec.
I don't think those are gang members. These look like leather daddies.
I was at the hospital today. Javi's got some broken ribs, but praise
Javi. Okay. The reason I'm doing this is because there's little shards everywhere in the world. And these little shards always tell us more of a story, so there's a chance there's more of a story to learn. I'll learn more of the story. They's got some broken ribs, said by a woman talking to Wells bar.
Jesus, the bullet didn't hit any organs.
What happened?
A police manhunt.
All right,
They were chasing some dealers.
So he had it coming, eh?
He was just standing there. Standing, understand? NCPD pigs were shooting everyone. He don't deal, never has. Having brown skin. That's the only thing he's guilty of.
I named that one Hobby's got some broken ribs. Now we've already written about this. We don't need to do more.
Hey, Kirk. Want to talk?
V, been a while? Spin it. What you need?
Pepe asked me to talk you up.
What, he too shy to hand over the Eddies himself? Tell him I don't bite. Not yet.
Hell's your problem. Cut him some slack, will ya? He'll pay. Just needs some more time.
Do I look like a priest that runs a charity to you? You borrow Eddies, you gotta pay him back. With interest. It's common fucking knowledge. You suggesting I let a flaky cunt who can't keep a deal off the hook?
No. You let him off because it's me asking.
You know me. I'm a man of the biz. So I need to know what I get out of it.
Know what, Kirk? I sometimes get the impression you forget you aren't from around here. Pop into Haywood for the occasional visit, sure. But you live far, far away in Pacifica.
What are you getting at?
Getting at, you probably need to think before you start something with a local son.
I'm open to other options.
Now we won't be fast forwarding for most of it just so we don't miss anything.
What's this?
Grab a look.
Mm-hmm.
Cream ride there on the page. Only 4 of them in NC as of now. 1, Rayfield Regional Director. 2, Mayor Ryan. 3, a rental service.
Uh-huh. And 4?
Number 4 will belong to my client, just as soon as you clep it for me, that is.
Nothing really there, except for Rayfield is run by Crystal Dome Technology, which is probably its fake window.
Kinda in a rush here.
I do this, and Pepe's debt is squared?
Of course. I'm a man of my word, you know that. Whole thing's simple. You swipe the Rayfield for me, I clear Pepe's account. Even toss in a cut for you, I'm such a nice guy.
And there's a freaking ashtray
My
right
man
there.
Rick works a parking structure by Embers, club where our Rayfield driver likes to kick it. There every Friday night, like clockwork. Soon as you appear, security cam shut down, gate swings up, the road is yours. Just gotta grab the Rayfield and roll out. Simple.
And your man, Rick?
Trust him like my own brother.
Who's the owner?
Just an Arasaka suit from across the water. Spews cash out of every hole in his body.
And his name?
How would I know? Why would I care? It's a hot item and I know where to find it.
Plane sounds shaky as fuck.
Oh, how so?
Sounds like you're looking for a sucker.
This ain't no setup, V. Heard you got a good head. Maybe we help each other make a few eddies.
How am I supposed to do this? Expect me to slide under the chassis on a skateboard for a quick hot wire? Fast and easy? Kirk, wheels like this got security systems. Good ones.
This bitty bop works like the key Rayfield techs use for repairs. Opens locks, bypasses identity authorization.
A skeleton key for all Rayfields in the city. Oh, come on, Kirk. Even you don't buy that.
Kabuki's tech wizards sell more magical shit than this under the counter. Have a little faith. So, we all agreed then.
Ticket. The other one's a coach lines thing.
Best keep your word, Kirk.
Easy, V. Job's gonna pad your wallet too, you know? Head to Ember's in the Glen. Rick's in the garage. Be waiting for you.
I always forget how clean.
Perales has my vote.
Good luck out there.
Man, it don't matter.
Be in touch.
Perales, Rhyme, suits from the same circle.
Nah, Perales is different. Live just 2 blocks from me. You'll see. Soon as he's elected, corps are gonna start sweating bullets.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
That guy's got some cyber arms. Man, our world seems to be heading towards.
Getting a well fight.
Bullshit. El cabrón is best in his weight class.
So, he laid it off Hernandez. But Kato's got to get him. You'll see.
A Japanese dude? A boxer? Please.
Kato's got the best feet. You can't fuck him up if you can't hit him.
They know I'm boxers.
So go. Who's stopping him?
That was about.
So, what then?
Fat ass motherfucker.
Hey, why do I see no goddamn lemons? No goddamn limes? They're in there, for sure.
Explosive stuff. Now, here's something I never seen before. I accidentally did across the other day. See if we can talk to this guy. Yeah. Need some soda, sir.
Got a seg.
My character's gonna be gay. We're going to try and woo Judy, by the way.
Sorry. Slow night?
Don't even start. I'm not gonna make the rent this month. I don't want to even think about my brat's school fees.
We met before. Don't recognize you.
I just asked for a smoke. Jesus.
In my ear.
Spare a veteran some change.
Got no home, sick kid. I can't read what that says. Here's $1.
Here. All yours.
Knew I saw good in you. God bless.
He's not actually
Cybernetic guard goes to the children.
Yes, Padre.
Padre and Marcus?
Well, who do we have here? We? Long time. Didn't know you were around.
Yep, no place like home. Got back from Atlanta a few weeks ago.
See you got a good down-home welcome. How was it back east?
Tell you later. Got something on my...
How about you fill me in now? We'll give you a ride. Marcus, let's go.
This license plate is digital.
So where to?
The Glen. Drop me off at Embers.
So just a heads up, this is Padre. This is a, if you don't know him, this is a fixer. Fixers are people who give mercs their jobs. Like solos and mercs get their jobs from fixers. They pay the fixers once things are done. Usually the fixer doesn't get paid by the, like someone hires a fixer to figure a problem. The fixer just pays a merc to fix the problem, whether it's killing somebody, clefting somebody, helping somebody, things like that. Padre is one of the many in Night City that we'll work with, and he has a strong association with the Valentinos, but he doesn't work with or for the Valentinos.
Take the ramp back of the bar. Show you where to stop.
He is not against taking marks against the Valentinos. Like...
Your return to NC has been good? Busy already?
I'll pick up something here and there. Nothing major. but I'm getting by. Appreciate the concern.
So, Atlanta didn't turn out like you expected, huh?
As you can see, I'm back. If it had been better there, wouldn't have left.
Maybe it'll all work out for the best.
I wonder what that thing in his head is. It looks like it has a freaking knob on the side.
Shit.
Oh, that's a 6th Street car. So this guy that yells at us is a 6er.
Stop the car.
What's going on?
Business. You carrying?
Give me a gun or what?
Sebastian Ibarra. Looks like it's my lucky day.
What do you want?
To settle our biz, once and for all. Got an offer for you, Patty, so listen up. Get the fuck out of Vista. Pull your boys off the street. I'll give you the Glen, done deal. No more restless nights. See how generous I can be? Well, Patty...
One more fucking word.
Stay out of this. I don't know you.
And I don't know you, which means you're worth shit around here and capable of even less. Well, anything else?
It seems our conversation has come to a close.
Careful, Padre.
He doesn't have a name.
Never know who's got a barrel at your 6. You neither, shit bucket.
Marcus, please.
Soldier. Very chromed up 60 shoulder. I always kind of imagined he was a. Yeah. I always thought he was an Elstrummer because the way he looked.
I am pleased to see you have not forgotten your roots. Still have the gift. So many of the little shits left around here.
I would have saved his
Their
name,
spines
but
go
it doesn't have a
soft
name.
when they look down a barrel.
Who is that?
No one important. He'll be gone in a week's time. Another will come in his place.
He pulled iron on you.
He did. And he will pay for doing so.
I want to keep in mind of that because we don't know if he ever pays.
Pull up here. Right here. I'll just strap down below.
Here, before you go.
Your number?
Could be useful. Maybe we can also work together again. Take ourselves back 2 years.
Thanks, Padre. Gotta go.
So go with God.
No shards yet. I don't know if there'll be any shards yet, though. So let's look around. We have a homeless person. If I said I'll be damned. Stuff. Nothing important over here. More homeless persons.
Oh, fuck.
Poor pro if they use them as a die. Are you really that freaked out by that? Fast?
You don't belong here.
Your mom don't belong here.
V? Status?
On location. About to find your man.
Rick's one of the good guys, you'll see. I trust him like a brother.
Yeah, so you said.
So this is Rick. Didn't know if anything really happened to him.
Something I can help you with.
You, Rick?
Yep. You with Kirk?
Yep.
Cameras are blind. You got 20 minutes.
Anything I can see around here?
Kirk? I see the ride.
Your moment to shine, kiddo. Good luck.
Nothing I can do. Pretty far.
Let's take this piece of wonder tech for a whirl.
You're a woman of little faith. See? We're rich. Now fire her up and call me when you're underway. Tell you where to go.
Looks like this'll be a cool breeze.
Get the fuck out.
Wow. Fuck!
You can drive. Now out.
What are you doing?
Chingados.
Drop your weapons.
Don't move! You're under arrest.
Stay where you are!
Hands where I can see them. Nice and slow.
On the ground, motherfuckers, now!
Jackie Wells, my old pal from the hood. See you haven't grown an ounce wiser.
Hey! Detective Stintz. Been a while, huh?
You know, we never hear from him again. It'd be interesting to know if anything Detective Stintz comes up later. Yeah, freaking computer. V versus Jackie versus Stintz. Stintz arrest Jackie. V stealing. That way we have it in case Stintz ever comes back. We should put Stintz as the first, since he's the one odd man out here. I'll save as. There we go. Stintz is saved. So this is going to be a very slow playthrough because we're doing this.
Inspector Stintz.
Same shit.
Speaking
Quite a
of,
face.
your mug's familiar too.
Yeah? Yours ain't to me.
Left for Atlanta, looking for a slice of happiness. Guess you didn't find it. I've always maintained it's the same for all you termites in Haywood. Born here, live here, die here.
The movement in
Looks
this game
like I was right.
is great.
You know fuck all about me.
Truth hurts, huh? Just watch your tone. I'm not a patient man.
Come on, Stintz. Give us a break, huh? You lock us up, I just jerk off till trial. And then what? Worst case, we get some months. Hell, standing room only nowadays in El Bote. So, they'll probably be out early.
Are these the thieves?
Fuck,
Ordinary street trash.
Got him in custody, Mr. Fujioka. We'll be taking him now.
Fujioka.
It's a waste.
Okay, so he's important because he shows up several times throughout the beginnings and other things. Hold on, and we'll talk about him. It's either him or someone looks exactly like him. Kao Fujioka shows up. Oh fuck. Get out of this file. New tab. This tab. Whatever. Fujioka. I don't know if I spelled Fujioka right. Owner of vehicle V steals. I believe he also shows up in the Corpo in Arosaka. I'm not entirely sure if he shows up in the Nomad beginning. But those are the two times I remember seeing someone that looked exactly like him. He shows up when we're going... No, He's right. He shows him Corporal starting our saga. He's the guy who walks into the restroom, and then V looks behind him and goes, "What are you staring at?" or whatever. Street, whatever. Street kid. Now I don't remember him being in the Nomad intro, but let's say sunglasses and what? He's got a purple vest.
The F word.
Purple shirt, gold vest. He will show up one more time, and we'll see him when we get to it.
I have no time to testify or play at an investigation.
Suggesting we let him go, sir?
I suggest you toss them in the sea. Cuff leg's broken so this trash doesn't flow.
You can see that the guards with them are Arasaka guards, by the way. Which
you heard him.
Is Arasaka.
Fuck.
I will say I've never been knocked out before. Doesn't sound like fun way to go to sleep. Who knows?
Honestly, for a sec there, things looked iffy. Wasn't sure we'd worm out of that alive.
Data attack lab, but 31 dead. Well, that's important. We're gonna do an inner. Oh shit. Let's get out of here. We're gonna do an inner thing, an inner folder called news. So how do we create a folder in here? Folder, news. That was what facility? Explosion Zeta Tech, which is some corporate. Lab 31 dead. So that's all that is. Save as news. Save. So apparently there was an explosion in Zeta Tech lab that left 31 dead.
Man, same. Stens is out to get people. Wound tight. Though he does have a little honor left.
Really think his sense of honor saved us?
Well, and the fact he's Haywood born and bred like us.
If I hadn't come, you'd be cruising Night City in sexy wheels right now.
No, come on. Job was toxic from the start.
That's
Even
old
Kabuki
pants.
under-the-counter magic can't get around an alarm like that. Should've known I'd have the PD on my ass.
So, maybe now, as God ordained. Jackie Wells.
V.
I know you. You hang at the Coyote.
The bleeding he's doing, by the way, is very similar to the bleeding he does when he gets killed.
Wait, Wells? Like, Mama Wells? Thought I recognized the name.
She's my blood, all right. Coyote's her dive. It's strange you and I never met before.
Got the job to steal those wheels at the Coyote. From Kirk.
You work with that sewer slug?
Pepe owes him big, and can't afford to pay, so I stepped up.
Man, gotta wonder about Pepe letting slimy Kirk boss him around like that.
Heard what they say. He's backed by cartels.
Cartels? No, listen. I know those cartel types, and I guarantee you, none of them have even heard of Kirk. El cabron's gotta learn.
Guy's got like
you
a
don't do
Japanese
people in Haywood
accent going
dirty.
on. I never really paid
Come on.
attention to it too much.
Let's go have some lunch.
Just like that. You put a barrel to my skull not so long ago.
You help my homies. You're okay in my book. No harm, no foul.
Sorry, I'm looking
None
his
at all.
leg.
Getting one of my good feelings.
Mama death.
But what?
About us. Sense a kind of chemistry, you know? Come on. I'm fucking starved.
Okay, food it is. Let's go.
It's really hard being good on diet.
Night City! Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams. Ooh, I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her. Every new day here means 100 new arrivals, but only half these gonks will survive a year, and that's if it's a good one. And why do these peeps come to NC? Well, to be street samurai like Morgan, Blackhand, and Waylon Boa Boa. The greater the risk, the bigger the bounty, kids. Or so they say. But you can only be a major league player for so long. The faster you live, the faster you burn out. If you don't get a bullet to the brain first.
Oh, my eyes are good. Sixers.
NC's legends. Know where you'll find most of them? The graveyard. Matters not where you're from. Matters not where you start. What matters here is the walk you walk. In Night City. The city of dreams.
Chick we're looking for is somewhere in this building. Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her. Eyes and ears open, all right? Speaking of which, got you a little something. Militech training shard. In case you need to, brush up on your dance moves. Down for some target practice in VR?
Not now, really. Jack. No time. Maybe later.
I should have done that. I don't think there's anything in there.
Sure. Mañana.
Will Kako give you any tips and tricks for the job?
I'm not your mother. Just
I'm
do
not
what
going
I
to
pay you
mention
for.
really popular
It's
people we know,
work.
like Mokabo, him, unless they're
Let's do this.
connected to something that might be sharded. Places like they keep their cars like they keep their
Elevator.
people.
This way.
There we go. I was trying to get it to do that. Okay, so we are the kind... Don't be me. You're the one taking, like, forever. Come on, T-Bug. I did all night. So we're like an hour in because we're doing so slow with the missions doing. Info.
Target's Sandra Dorset. Target's Biomon went mute a couple hours back. Suspected abduction. Target could have possibly flatlined already. Not sure you're in time.
We're in time, Bug. We. Sure you're on phones, but that don't make you any less part of this squad.
Squad. Charming.
I like that I figured that out.
Calm the hell down, both of you.
Weapons
Almost
check.
there.
Yeah, Bug. You focus.
So again, we're going to be doing a cyber cycle build on this, mostly focusing on body and tech really early. Eat bullets, shit bullets,
Looking for
kill
1237.
everybody.
Target should be in... Try hacking the door. Think you can trip it on your own, V?
I didn't mean to interrupt her like that. For now, yes, because I'll get my sandy. Nope. Oh, right, I can scan things.
Sandra Dorset's protected under Echelon 2 Corpo immunity. Our girl's top shelf. This one's packing black market Zeta Tech repros. Typical back alley fix-ups. Not our lucky gal.
He's got charge
Let's
jump,
keep
which
looking.
means he's got replaced legs. One's incendiary grenades. Ah, here we go, our first one. Emergency and demand. How did it happen? When and why did we need a society to decide that human life is a commodity, a luxury? My mother passed away at 45. She still had decades of life until it was all stolen from her by common pneumonia. If she had held the cheapest trauma team policy, she could have been cured within an hour, but she couldn't afford it. My mother died 5 months before her scheduled appointment with her family practitioner. The idea of privatized health is deeply ingrained in our public psyche. Already in 2020, there was widespread consensus that $500 a month was a fair price for trauma insurance. Health wasn't something you were given, it was something you earned. The private system may not be perfect, but there's no alternative, we thought. Bullshit. Now across the Pacific Ocean to the USSR, where they also have highly trained medical technicians, high-precision nanosurgical suites, specialized antibodies, intravenous probes, the list goes on. Emergency airlifts using modern AVs, equipped cryogenic chambers, they have that too. The difference then? They don't leave their people to die on the streets, at the store, or in their homes. They don't force anyone to purchase their lives from a corporation as if they are the ones who own it. Public health care isn't something unachievable utopia, it is a reality. Trauma Team, on the other hand, treats its policyholders as both potential patients to be treated and potential products to be bought. They save lives only because there is profit in it. A saved life is a returning customer. Client's death can also bring in fiscal gains in the form of organ implant resale, though of course in regulated smaller sums. As an emergency care provider can't afford to give his manager reasons to deliberately kill off his clientele base for short-term windfalls. Surely, you ask, those medical professionals are also guided by their Hippocratic oaths? Please. So this is about Trauma Team. Trauma Team is the corporation that runs pretty much all healthcare now, and insurance in Night City. They run the ambulances. They come to you if you have a Trauma Team card, pick you up, or take care of you, depending on what level of care you have. They can treat you at the scene. They can pick you up and take you to the hospital. They can work really hard to save you, or sort of work to save you. Sometimes the Trauma Team card pays a certain amount of the treatment you'll be getting because you pay so much for the card. Just like Sandra Dorsey here in a minute will tell us. But yeah. Intro to Trauma Team. I'm not going to actually write that one down because that's not...
Make moves, chica.
Make moves on your mama.
Mira, eyes up. Pendejos ahead.
Yeah, I know that.
Quietly.
Have them do quietly.
Scavs are still crawling. Clean it up, clean it out. Don't want to be bringing the target out under fire. And definitely don't want a slug in your back.
Hijos de puta!
Not neither.
I get any more weapons on those people? No, tank revolver. Boo.
Remember you! Rip up the shreds! You know who you're messing with? I'll do it! Is that all you got?
You could not get in the way of my weapon, please?
Dropped one! God damn it! Light them! Leave me! Head down! Blow your head off, please! Take this, cabrones! Fuck, you got eyes on this shithole?
Think I got a regular revolver? Yes, sir.
Oh, anything!
Ruby's in, looks out on the balcony. Got a window on the left. Give me 2 secs to grease the lock.
Okay, V. Flank him and draw his 5. Do something with the
thank you.
eyes!
Hack on the doors
You
just
got
clear.
this!
Watch yourselves. Don't see any movement on the sensors. Looks like you got them. You're clear to go.
Shit, where the hell's our target?
Look around. Gotta be there somewhere.
That doesn't matter. We're going to be looking around for other things. Secrets. Just say bipolar. Bipolar rainbow hybrid weave crop sweater. When you're not sure if you're in a pink or blue mood. Okay, still running on my stream. Yep. Actually, it looks good with her green and stuff. Bad looking. Unfortunately, as a tank, we'll be getting all the defenses armor we can get. Inventory, revolver, attachments. Nothing. That guy had a freaking shotgun earlier. I don't know what happened to that. Over. Gruesome scavengers. Okay, so these are scavengers. They are a gang who did exist back in the board game and are a major thing here. They're basically a mostly Russian game. Like, if we can look at their names at all. No, just labels. So they are. A lot of them happen to be Russian. A lot of them are, all of them, their whole point is they take humans, rip them apart, and steal all their cyberware. I don't see anything here to pick up. Left. Be very thorough so I don't miss any. What did I have for a shotgun? Components, cards, nothing else. We also want to check all computers. Like, until my last run through here, I didn't even know this computer existed. Pain Editor's mortality rates. Introduction. The implant known as the Pain Editor is cyberware that reduces or even entirely eliminates pain. It has enjoyed unwavering popularity for years among certain circles in Night City, the most devoted and arguably the most valuable of which are mercenaries. It is using this test group that Zetatech, which is another corporation by the way, conducted the following research. The Pain Editor is a neural copressor that inhibits the signals sent from nociceptors to the parietal lobe of the brain, thus preventing feelings of pain in the user. Note, some models also reduce symptoms of fatigue. The beneficial effects caused by the Pain Editor are in some way similar to the symptoms of hypoesthesia, including greater resistance to physical forms of torture and the ability to ignore pain from severe wounds, which can allow the user to continue to perform beyond normal human limitations for a brief period. However, some studies have reported the Pain Editor can yield a range of undesirable side effects. For example, in the heat of battle, some users are unaware of the severity of their wounds, which causes them to continue fighting without realizing they are dying and require immediate medical attention. The statistics support that the theory that a lack of negative reinforcement may cause users to continue fighting when the rational strategy would be to retreat and escape death. Since 2020, the mortality rate of Pain Editor owners is above 60%. In this report, I address the question of how to better protect Zetatech clients from potable death, while using our Pain Editors. I would say Pain Editors would be more usable for like military, where you don't care if you're sacrificing their lives. Don't give me that look, you know it's true. Yeah, I'm coming. Hold on. Oh, I forgot to check out the computer over there. Ooh, Lotha's arm. Kinda looks like Woodman. Well, no. Get the computer. Messages. Pay your head rolls called Hey Choom, today's your unlucky day. You're probably wondering who I am. This is from Nightmare. You're probably wondering who I am. I am a voodoo boy. Probably heard of us. Remember the last time you hit the net? Yeah, me too. I hacked your copressor and installed a little surprise for you. Now you do what I say, or your head will go boom. I think 1,000 euros is fair to pay to keep your head. If you pay, I install my surprise. If not, I blow up your head. I blow up the head of the person you love the most first. And if you tell NCPD, I blow up your head twice. You have 2 days to pay. I know you read this because I installed Spycam in your optics. We read it together. This is not a negotiation tune, so do not reply. Just pay and you will live. Nightmare, huh? I wonder if I should, like, keep an eye on Nightmare. Cyberware. 2 encrypted. These are all 2 encrypted. Really, this is encrypted. Huge savings on discount. Secondhand Cyberware. Don't miss out. Today's deals. Plastic Sin Skin, pink. Hand size in second gen, used 1 week only. Near mint condition. Tech hair, green. Shoulder length, luminescent. Second gen, moderate use. Occasional flickering. Faint cigarette smoke smell. Alloy feet, chrome unpainted. Men's size 8. First gen. Light rust from lake water exposure. Price reduction due to lack of owner records. Synthetic calf muscle, red. No casing, mint condition. Second gen, retrofit capable with older joint models. Items go fast, so now. I wonder if this is someone that works as a scalper. Damn it, I call him a scalper again. Animals are alpha. Need someone to watch your back, animals are alpha. So animals are another gang. Animals are a gang that uses a whole bunch of like juicing and stuff along with splicing animal genetics into their genes by what they call hormones. The hormone system do what it does to them. Now it has to be genetics to make them part animal. And makes them pretty much really buff, half-wit bodybuilders. They do have some cyberware in them. You can see them always have like some cyberware in the chest, but I think that's mostly to regulate their bodies from like exploding or some shit. They're usually not a big fighting gang. They don't get in battles with the other gangs like some do, but they do mostly work as bouncers and protectors. Charles the Fittest. Become king of the jungle. Choose animals. This is an advertisement for the animals. Well, I like what she did there. Touch of divinity. Yeah, I know Sandra Dorset's over there. She's not gonna die. She's part of the storyline. The Day the Tower Fell. In early August 2023, a single event would change the course of history, although it fell against a bloody backdrop of the Fourth Corporate War. The global media still fed the story for weeks. And could you blame them? A group of terrorists detonated a nuclear bomb, blowing Arasaka in 2 pieces. The terrorists' warning came too late. Not all of the tower's employees could be evacuated. The blast itself killed and wounded thousands, while countless others died from radiation sickness. How did the biggest terrorist attack of the 21st century happen? Who was behind the catastrophe? To find the answers, we'll need to first understand that context of that era. In the early 2020s was a period of unrest for Night City, and the anti-corporate sentiment was at an all-time high. In the epicenter of the city's lawlessness stood the Atlantis Club. It was seen as the island resistance against the powers that be, primarily megacorporations like Militech and Biotechnica, though a special place in hell was reserved for Arasaka, the Japanese arms manufacturer Zaibatsu, that held the most influence over Night City. The fans of people who frequented the Atlantis felt that the corporations had hijacked this future and turned people into consumer slaves, and ironically deprived them, 2 things capitalism of most, freedom and choice. These people call themselves edge runners. They positioned themselves against the corporate world. They declared their own freedom in opposition to the status quo, but deprived of any peaceful way to meaningfully change what they called the system. They reached the more radical methods of self-expression, and that these people were no strangers to violence. So edge runners are not the same thing as saying a solo mark, I wouldn't say. Plastic what? I don't know, it kind of fits Crazy V, but I honestly like this a lot better. Okay, we're going in. Hold on. There's one more thing I need to check. Both of these, actually. Toys. Got a lot of good stuff. Head from Zetatech uses biosignature, but we ordered that jailbreak. From Gomp to Iotolan. This is actually important. This is an actual email that's important. So let's go ahead and get this one up. From Gomp to Artyom. I'm going to assume both of these are Rippers. Okay. Oh, yeah, Rippers, right? Not Rippers. Shoot. What is their name? Rippers. It's my brain not work sometimes. Scavenger, thank you. And from Theta Tech, this is biosignature order. Jailbreak. Militech locked on sites. I wonder where the discount got it. Arasaka hormone regulator no biosig. And little curiosities. From comp to Arthelm's the hot. What's the other one got for us? Fresh meat. Oh, this is from favorite supplier to Gomp. Supplier to Gomp. So Gomp's possibly the guy running this. I wonder if that's the dead guy over there. I'll go scan him and see if he has a name. You won't forget your dead man walking. That's weird. You won't forget your dead man walking. Victor to any of your lackeys show up here again, there is worse than a split jaw. That's not an empty threat. Try me, motherfuckers. I'm glad I type fast. So we have 2 Gomps now. I could probably start making a Gomp folder. Now, let's see what this guy's name is. Does he have a name? Nope, he's just listed as a vulture. Anything else over here we missed? Oh, some money. I need more weapons. I have interest in assault rifle.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Suppose this.
Shit, V. I mean, I got a stomach of steel, but this. This. I wasn't made for this shit, you know. Chop shops. What they do to people.
I've never heard this.
Fucking scav psychos. No more jobs like this. Te lo juro por mi madre. V.
I was listening to you talk, dickhead.
Think I got her. Got our target.
We make it? She alive?
About to find out.
V, jack into her biomon. Need to know what we're dealing with.
Jacking in.
Does not look good.
Jacking in. Medtech.
Sandra Dorset, NC 570442. Trauma Team Platinum.
Platinum? Shit. Trauma should have swooped in if she sneezed.
Guessing they jammed the transmitter sig. Looking at a hacked biomon, firmware reconfig, or a neurovirus.
Carajo, T-Bug. You ain't seeing this place. This is tubs, ice, hooks, cleavers.
Scott Muncher's hack, huh? Got an idea.
God,
check her neuroport.
Why does it look this good on the
bullet.
PS5?
That'll be what's muting the biomon.
Found the shard. Removing now.
amazing. This shit looks so much better than CDs from back in the
If
day.
you are conscious, assume recovery position now. An emergency evacuation unit has been dispatched and is due to arrive at your location in 180 seconds.
Biome Enclave's trauma will be here in 3 minutes.
Your premium plan will cover 90% of the projected costs of your rescue and treatment.
Cut something out of her hand.
Pobrecita.
Something on her
Let's
left
get her off
shoulder
that
got
ice.
bruised. I should have checked this place before I got her.
She's flatlining.
Oh, if you have a thing for needles, you might want to look away.
B, need to know what's going on.
Jackie, air hypo! Fuck, this is bad!
Catch, chica!
I think...
I want to kind of know what an air hypo
shit, it worked!
Fuera, chica! Get her outside!
Definitely stabbed her. Oh, this, if you haven't seen it,
Terrace.
the freaking light refraction off of the bubbles of water, the droplets of water, not really bubbles. And even her, like, wet leg. Amazing freaking visual tech these days. Okay, they should be zooming out of there.
Landing. Stand clear. Initiating security protocol. Follow all instructions. Place the patient on the ground. Five steps back. Now.
Ow. Critical cyberware missing.
PT133 to control. Patient NC570442 secured. Stimulus being administered. 70 milligrams dopamine. 110 norepinephrine. 800 for Benogen.
What's the drugs and shit? Okay. Let's go back down. Yeah, this place is pretty high up.
Let's get out of here. Elevator gets us to the garage direct.
Yeah, well, man, we're gonna
Good
check
work.
the...
Shit show's over. Cutting my wires now. See you in the near future.
William dead.
Listen, chica, I got this thing. Mind if I borrow your wheels?
Huh.
I got a date with Misty, but I can't take the metro. How's they gonna look for me?
Won't leave you hanging, Jack. But don't get used to it.
Oh, so that's how that goes. She just spins it.
You're saving my ass, V.
They can rub it
Thank
anytime I
you.
want now.
How about I drive you home, huh?
She's all yours. I'm beat as it is.
Nothing to see.
Oh, almost forgot. Should get Wakako in the hollow. Tell her the job's
doing
done.
what we're doing is gonna take forever. This has already been almost 2 hours. It ain't staying longer than that.
V, how did it go? Our client is alive and
We got about 30 minutes left on this.
Relatively well. Trauma team took her off our hands. She'll recover.
splendid. Your payment awaits you, ready to come and grab whenever you like, even right away. But I guess home is the only place you wish to be now. The NCPD has surrounded Watson. The district is closed. If you're to make it past the cordon, you must move fast.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later. Word's out the NCPD is gonna put Watson on lock.
Leave it to me, Chica. I'm driving.
Trying to see my street cred. Let me see street cred. Is this street cred? Archer Hella ECD-30, the first unit rolled off the assembly line in 2023. Notorious for its low quality. Check something real quick in settings. Boy. Something in graphics. Video, interface, sound. Okay.
Can't stop digging Night City.
City like any other, just bigger.
Nah, chica. Not just any other city. Morgan Blackhand, Andrew Wayland, Adam Smasher. Legends are born here. Man, I'm starving. Let's grab a tight bite. What do you say?
Jackie, they're locking down Watson, remember?
Oh, shit. You're right. Is it
Oh,
just
I didn't even
me,
notice that.
Fucking knew it.
That white van came from under there.
Tailing us. Chingado. I don't like this. Not one tiny bit.
I don't know how to start.
Hijo de puta!
Fucking drive, Jackie!
Come on, Pete!
Hands! Keep her steady!
Outside, V!
Holy fuck!
Holy fuck.
Mierda, perdón! Got you, assholes! V! Aim for the driver! Chingado!
Did you see the guy just like fall out of the van?
Scratched your baby up
like
pretty
they turned
bad.
off his
Sorry,
AI.
It's okay. It can
Oh
wait.
no.
Let's just focus on getting home.
I don't know if y'all can hear this song, but I swear this song's saying Hippo's gonna jewel on my dick. I don't know what he's saying. I can't change the actual music. Squeaky, the hippo's gonna jewel on his dick. There has to be some people like piercings down there.
Damn.
You can get out of the wires,
Pulling out all the
man.
stops.
You have issues. Just because I smell like fish doesn't mean you have to follow me around.
Watson's on lockdown to further notice. Necessary security measure.
Oh.
We'll attack next.
Sir, ma'am.
Really?
Damn, are we
What's it
ever
that
lucky
makes
we
me
ran
so
into
special?
you? A heart of gold? Because
For
only somebody with a
Chauvelin,
heart of gold can
military
understand
combat
just how
software and
much
tested
I
in
need
conflicts
to
in
get back
Central
to my
America,
girl.
in the Middle
Your
East.
girl?
Uh-huh. Gonna be worried sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be a stand-up guy. She's giving me a chance. Waiting.
That's a shame. Let them through. But they're the last. Okay, on your way.
You have a good evening now, officer, ma'am.
City officer. Well, scanning whatever that big ass thing is. So you can be
So you
nice.
can be nice when you feel like it.
When am I not nice?
Always.
I'm always never not nice.
I have no idea what he's saying. Jewel is definitely jewel. The other words could be anything. Hippos or nipples. A jewel of a tick. Got a jewel on my dick. Get your tail out of my computer wires. Oh my god.
Doesn't look like your average bust.
See?
Okay, so I have an issue with this part. Apparently, according to the game itself, the anime, and some of the older canon stuff, Max Tech is almost specifically made to take on cyber psychos. They'll come out when everything else has been tried within CPD and shit's hit the fan, and you either got a cyber psycho or a solo gone off the wall and decided to attack the NCPD and killed all of them. and basically counted as a cyber psycho anyway.
Sure,
I don't know
badges.
why they're here.
That's Max Tac.
They introduced them, but that wasn't really cyber
MTech
psycho.
rolls in when things fly out of hand. Gunk's out there, though. Just a midday snack for him. Well, show's over. Poor bastards. But they had it coming.
No. I can't scan Jackie. Weird.
Made it. Almost at your place.
What about you? Not likely to make it back to Haywood now.
Chill, V. They'll let me through.
Sure about that?
Oh, yeah. I'll play nice Jackie again.
Get the song.
Sweet dreams, then.
Tell Misty I said hi.
I will. Ahí luego.
I swear, it's like a rap song where they're just mixing together words. I want to up body mostly, I think. Tech is second. Damn, reflex is at 50, so pretty much I'm just hitting body for up until 10. So body, and one of the first things I want to hit is probably obviously the I want painkillers. Painkillers and kill killers and kitties. I'm going to body, then I go to technical second. This guy's third. I want to get tech all the way up so I can get edge runners because I'm running cyber.
Good evening, Night City. My first.
Let's go ahead and watch all this episode.
Forgot
actually.
earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zip in your deets.
Reverend Culver. Praise be to thee, our Father in heaven. And our second guest is Karina Lee, host of the Chip In program, which promotes the use of cybernetic implants.
So Karina's shown up several times, and I don't remember father, but we'll talk. I'll just call him. I'm going to actually put this under news, even though it's a talk show. Karina Lee versus father, question mark. Karina Verdi Pro Cyberware. Father sees it as sacrilege.
How's life treating you, beautiful?
Can't complain, Ziggy. Thanks for having me.
Now, I'd like us to talk about the most exclusive and highly sought-after implant on the market today, Arasaka Corp's Relic. But maybe we ought to make sure our fair audience is up to speed. Karina, what is Relic exactly? In a word, if you could.
In one word, I'd say immortality.
Immortality? Really?
That's right. Relic allows you to transfer the consciousness from a dying person, finding a new home for their soul on a transferable chip. This person, they'll never leave your side, a companion forever with you in your own consciousness. Just a...
Child, think for a moment about what you're saying. This relic is an abomination that feeds on human misery. It is an unnatural likeness, a golden calf born by false prophets. Arasaka speaks of preserving the soul, but they can promise nothing more than a heartless, mindless algorithm speaking with the voice of the departed. What's more, this technology is just another tool of coercion and corruption. Only the wealthy and powerful elite will have access. And they will pay any price in exchange for a chance at this so-called immortality.
Well, that is true that Arasaka Corp has specifically limited access to the relic in order...
Your promise is a lie. An evil lie, motivated by greed and love.
Now that is rich.
The cutoffs here are a little rough.
Excuse me?
False promises, greed, a lust for power. Why, it sounds an awful lot like a church to...
What? How dare you?
Do you not promise a life after death? Do you not charge funeral fees to a family in mourning? Maybe the Reverend is just afraid of some healthy competition, huh?
Competition? You believe everything in this world can be counted, measured, rationalized.
And wouldn't we be right? We can construct artificial brains, create new consciousness.
But I ask you why? What does that give us? Are we as a people on this earth any happier for it? You claim that this relic gives eternal life. But all I see is an eternity of suffering. Rather than say goodbye, we haunt ourselves with their voices, their presence.
What do you folks think? Who holds the truth? Is it Ms. Lee or maybe Reverend Culver? That is up to you. Send Culver or Lee to 7892 to cast your vote and enter your name for a chance to win tickets to this year's playoff. Until next time, Night City. Toodles.
More news.
Ahoy, she-dogs! Set sail for Crater with Capitan Caliente.
I would have to side with Ziggy on that one, knowing what I know about.
Paid to get it fixed the last two. Gotta be some kind of scam. Gonna have a word with this super. Oh yeah.
We're going to follow her and see where she goes. She's gonna hang out down here. What is down here? Have you ever been down here? Hey dude. The homeless hallway. Have I never been down here before? Can I hack all of these, or are these just like just messable? Power cells, chemical waste, small cyber bio waste. I've never been down here before. Checking all the doors, because sometimes there's a dress. I know my girl looks good in a dress, but let's see what it looks like. Honestly, why the fuck not? Put on a dress until we have no reason to any more dress to wear. A dress and tennis shoes, because that's very simple. There. There. Oh, excuse you? Okay, walk through the door. There, nothing there. And back home. That place is blocked off. Okay. Okay, let's figure out what we want to do for clothing and items. Take this off. Let's see what we got here. We have 2 white shirts. Why do we have 2 of the same white shirts? Not that. This one shows off the lower body. Get out of here. I said get out of here. This is the one we were just wearing. Shows off about as much body and shows off some of her belly. A big old scar under her belly. This one shows off more belly and is her street. That's actually my favorite one. I don't think we're going to go ahead and go with dress. Gonna go with whatever matches this better. So we could just go with this one and override it. We could go with this one. It's very American looking. I'm not a big plaid shirt person. We could go with dress. I don't even get this. What's the point of these if they don't do anything? We could go with the jacket. Ooh, samurai jacket. Got 2 of those. We get 2 of a bunch of stuff here. We're gonna keep with this. I really like that. And for pants, we have 2 of the shorts. I don't know why we got 2 of everything. But, you know, you can see her little butt, but kind of ugly looking. And gold pants. Gold pants with that shirt. Yes, please. That works. Sell everything else for money. Okay, so we have a shotgun now, which will be working towards our thing. And an assault rifle for now. Subby. Oh, the subby and the revolver holds the same thing, so assault rifle for now, I guess. Power, smart. None of these are smart, right? Power. Oh, I forgot to check everything else in here. Shoes wise, we have whatever the hell we're hearing. We're only here. Street tongues. Basically the same thing. Titanium boots. Oh, yeah, that fits nicely with that. We can get a hat. It's a stupid white hat, isn't it? Why did I get doubles? I don't know. I don't know, hat. Work. I can't go sell it because the gate's locked currently. I can do that stuff in the morning. Give me a tweak in the morning. I guess we'll just go to bed. Oh, right, so we can take off any jackets I am currently wearing. Put that back on. That stupid song stuck in my head, even though I don't know what the words are saying. That one about hippos and jewels and penises, or nipples and jewels and hips or tits. I don't know why the very first time you sleep in bed, it takes off your outer. It's a hot top.
Whoa, V? You get your beauty sleep? No matter. Time you got up.
I think I might have caught something when I jacked into that Corpo's biomon. Don't know, a neurovirus or... Need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling and my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you. I brought you a ride. Yeah, throw on some threads, meet me downstairs.
We have drugs, some kind of computer thing, old boxing gloves, magazines, beer, I'm guessing, mostly. Boxes, the Chronicles of Titinia, Wise Week, 1,000 beats a minute, which sounds familiar. Gibble and Scop. By the way, this world, if you haven't been watching this for a while, has its own curse words that evolved from our curse words. Scop is shit. Gonk is stupid or dumb. Shimra is cool. I guess most of those aren't curse words. But flavor words? Dolphin noises and SpongeBob words. It's over here. Ooh, if you can hear that, I believe that's Samurai. On a roll. The CPD reopens something man, Jiggy Man, Jumbo Man, Murder Case, page 9. What the heck is there? Day of the Dead Skull. Sonia Station, the Max Tackway, more of the other books I had over there. Dr. Havoc and Radon. Another one of those weird computers. Or VHS things, whatever that they are. Or tech. Lots of tech. I wonder what he does.
Hey V, Regina Jones here. If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How did you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, V.
That'll be my main weapon until I get my LMG. Selling you, selling you, you, and you. Don't need any of you. I guess it accidentally giving me 2 of the same thing, which is going to give me more money, so whatever. I'm already up to 7.5. $30 for junk. Read junk. Junk usually has some story behind it. Oh, it's just the cards. Mr. Whitey. Delicious calorie packed snack. Now, the way they advertise Mr. Whitey, it sounds like cocaine, but it does supply nourishment. Chromometicore, kick your ass into high gear, stamina regen, possibly a energy drink. Let's go ahead and... Hey, wait, our doors close automatically. Why were my doors not closed the other day? That is strange. Coffee. Shake. I took the coffee, drink the shake. Whiskey. Coffee made from natural, freshly roasted GMO beans, origin Brazil. Taking whiskey. Whiskey. Anything else is just frills. There's no collar on the outside.
Don't make trouble. Be trouble.
Be trouble.
Open up!
We got a call! We're here to help!
We know you're in there!
Not we're gonna go this way here. Let's just look around.
Your eyes are fucked up, man.
Rough night.
Oh, this little China tune is too loud for you? Just slot in some earplugs and it's nighty-night.
It's not that.
What, the smell? Oh, sure, you're in that room like sardine. For 15 minutes and you barely notice it.
Oh, one guy in the room, June. He died.
What? Oh, which one?
Gray-haired guy, slept under all them rags. We thought he was sick or something, but then we opened his sleeping bag. Phew.
Gross, I've never heard that one before. One of these has way too many people in it. go upstairs. We've never just looked around here. Not like we can get. There is a shitload of tires up here for some reason. Interesting.
Ahoy, sea dogs! Set sail for Flavor with Capitan Caliente's world famous tacos. Now in Wales.
Alright, I've seen this before.
Blue Moon, Red Menace, Purple Force. It's us, cracks! After making waves in Tokyo, Sydney, and Paris, their next stop is on your doorstep. Next city, expect the unexpected.
Oh. Luna, I wonder if someone can hack into there. Okay, now we're down here. Let me see around here. That's usually the way we go, so let's look around here. Exploration never killed nobody. Never been this way. Just another way through.
Got another dry, sun-filled week coming your way, Night City. But so there's a cold front moving in. Prepare for cooler conditions as we head into the weekend.
Hello. Just crap outside. Okay, I can't go through that area. Somebody must see. Before we head that way, we're gonna go downstairs and see.
Gotta have a kid, or they won't give us a loan.
Fucking bloodsuckers. They can't.
Turns out they can.
But I don't want a kid.
And I do. We don't have a choice. We want a new apartment. We need someone who can take our debt. You know, if the worst happens.
Well, what'll it be?
I want to live in Japantown.
Yeah, me too.
So there, these two, do they have a name? Julian Walton. This seems like an important one, so people. Julian Walton Dershvi, his wife apparently. A lot of the people will look the same because it's one thing that this game had issues with. It was model representation of random NPCs. They could have implemented the randomizer that I use to create V, but whatever. His name is what again? His name is Julian Walton.
What's your chroma plan? Go?
Yep, go.
Should really think about getting platinum. They let you bring 2 other people with you. Remember when they shut up my car?
Patricia.
Back in 75? Only reason my wife and little girl survived.
Oh, well, now they're random. It seems like it's random combos, so it doesn't really count, but we'll say have a kid to loan debt. Seems like an extreme loan debt issue. His name is Julian?
Of course.
I guess that makes sense. Julian's a name. Male name. But I might not actually count these rando conversations anymore. Because in all fairness, if they're just randomly talking differently, because now he's not married to her.
Had to leave the nanny. Poor thing bled out.
Fort Jordan Marshall leaves MVP race. An important explosion to tag again. Maybe the rest of that.
I don't recognize you. Just passing through.
Just staring at the paper, not your ass, lady. I literally live upstairs. Jesus. Okay, I can go anywhere around here anymore. Let's head up. We've got about 5 minutes, so we won't have very far to go here. We'll go ahead and beat up what's named robots.
Piece of shit. Come on! Oh, no. Nobody is looking at this place. Wait, you mean 14 a day? Man, that's different. Better. Need to discuss it. My partner in crime. Yes, I call you. Good day to you.
Hey, look where you're going.
Have us. Let's see. How to keep your shards and data safe from picksockets, which is what that lady was doing in Edgerunners. Are you reading this on the street, in a store, in the metro? When was the last time you checked your neural sockets? The picksocket plague is worse than it's ever been. The NCPD received hundreds of complaints in the last cycle from residents who reported having the shards stolen from the neural sockets. How can you protect yourself? We've got you covered. Death's largely gone uninvestigated due to the police's prioritization of violent crime, which has left picksockets feeling increasingly bold. Exploits used to hack our neural-ware are widely available in the black market. So many thieves have shifted focus from our pockets to our sockets. One brief moment of inattention and your private information is flying from your neck into someone's sticky fingers. The NCPD admits tracking such thieves is difficult and a waste of resources, which is why we're here to help keep your info safe with 3 options to suit any budget. 1. Change your settings to ensure you receive notifications anytime a shard is removed from a report. Unfortunately, this approach leads to a high number of false positives when you're fiddling with your own neural wire. 2. Invest in new sockets. Several new models on the market already have built-in safety and authorization letters to keep shards locked in tight, but if you're pinching every innie, the solution could break the bank. 3. Duct tape. Snap on a square of that and those shards aren't going anywhere. On a budget, bad with tech, no regards for style, this is the option for you. That's actually quite smart. I like that. Here. Okay. Oh, there's something over here though. What was sick in this guy? Nothing here. That girl leg and jumping in here. 5 big employers in Night City 2077. It's that time of year again we present our list of the biggest and best corps to work for in Night City. I've seen this one before. Who offers paid vacation? Who pays for employees' trauma team insurance policies? Who provides discounts for daycare and child bodyguard services? If you look at our rankings below, Arasaka is number 1. Coming again this year at number 1 is the Japanese Zaibatsu Juggernaut. Employees can expect to be fit with latest cyberware, technology, and loyalty obligation of only 20 years. So does Arasaka, that has only 20 years. Militech, the American arms giant, provides its employers with up to 50% discounts on Militech weapons. With a deal that good, you'll be able to put an MK31 heavy machine gun under Christmas tree for everyone in the family. Biotechnica, our 2077 bronze medal goes to Biotechnica, who offers up 66 paid vacation days a year. Oh my god, 6. King Tao. So, we know those people. King Tao's one we haven't discussed. King Tao, China's largest tech and arms manufacturer, treats his employees to a cold membership with Trump. Never spend a single minute of your 50-year loyalty pledge worrying about paying for health coverage. By the way, 50-year loyalty pledge means you have to work for them 50 years. I mean, if you start working at the year age that you normally start working, around 20, you'll be there till retirement. Night Corp. While this hometown product can't compete with the biggest international players in the terms of budget and ambition, they certainly know how to spoil their staff. Night Corp snuck in them our Big 5 after recent announcement to reduce mandatory work week to just 80 hours. They are a must-apply for your all family-focused folks out there. How many hours are there in a week? How many hours are in a week?
There's 168 hours in 1 week.
Jesus. That doesn't give you a lot of free time. How the hell do you get 80 hours? Another shard behind him. Look at that, beat up his bot.
How you like my new punching bag? Just gave me a next-gen ass whooping, he did. Be curious to see how he handles the likes of V. So how about it?
How's it going? Fight's about to start. Not gonna watch? Take notes?
Malone versus Hernandez? Nah. Our chrome friend here don't watch TV. Don't talk neither. Only way he communicates is with them fists.
Where'd you get him, Fred?
Off the street. Saw him looking up at me with these big, sad eyes. So I took the poor pup in. Fed him, clothed him. Nah, for real. He's a military bot. Got a sweet deal, and a tumor mine tossed in a few upgrades. Now, here we are.
Let's do this.
Light on your feet. Keep that head moving. You got one hell of a punch there, kid. Ever thought of monetizing it? I can arrange a fight or two. What do you say?
That guy's got a plastic back. Also, he's scared of me now. So are you in your undies? How about
You mentioned
fights?
something about fighting?
I've seen you landing blows in the ring. You've got sharp instinct, good edge. You can go far, especially if you get chipped. These fights, let's just say they aren't legal, but very lucrative.
Lucrative for who? You or me?
Both of us. I get a small percentage of the total winnings, you know, as your agent. You get the rest.
Sounds fair.
It's like I said. Good instinct. Fights happen in different parts of the city. You choose where you want to go, put down your eddies, and start swinging. You win, you take home the pot. Manage to drop every last one of them, you get a chance to fight in the grand finale. That all clear?
Crystal.
Good. Oh, except you won't be setting foot outside Owatsu. Not yet. You can start in Kabuki. I believe in you, V. Time to show this city what you're made of.
Dr. Havoc and on. That's the thing on her shelf. Introduction. The battery sphere is in dire strait. The Iranians have occupied almost half the city. Even their technocrat storage battery arena. Is this just a book? So you don't win so far. After all, who could possibly slow the mighty force of a laser-armed mountain of muscle and his spitfire of a sidekick who could transform into a sentient cloud of radioactive gas? I tell you, no one so far. Both Scenario and Martin Islar take us into the world of computer games. First, imagine the bestseller novel, Hero and Scop, by Abe Frost. Fasten your seatbelts and get ready for a roller coaster ride of a comic book violence. If you ever wondered what the action of Battery Arena may look like, Dr. Havoc and Radon is a must-buy. So it's a kind of comic book of an old... Why are you sad for? Where's your head at? You okay? Get up. Looks so sad.
At all foods, nature comes first.
Okay, we're gonna go around a little more.
We bring you back new quality that even Mother Nature cannot. Try out our fresh
Macroware. Sounds like this might be a business right here.
All foods.
Macroware, whatever that is.
Sweet little 45 mommy. Hers after every shot now.
Barely hear you.
Let's have a look.
Do you have an LMG? You do not. I'm disappointed in your lack of LMG, sir.
Thanks a lot.
For now, we'll keep this revolving around the vest gun. Damage-wise, speed-wise, it dies. It got a really good speed, but dies a whole bunch to 92. Let's see what these say, actually. Because fashion never goes out of... Revolvers never go out of fashion. Okay, that's true. This thing looks like it was cobbled together by some gonk-brain DIYer, but it shoots like a dream. Night. Whatever. Put that down. Put that.
Hello, anybody home?
What? Let's go look around up here. We're on the exploring mode. This is why it's called cyberpunk in-depth. Exploration is the name of the game. Here. Crap. After the trash pile, in here. Unscale the computer. First.
Enjoying the weather.
I totally missed it about first. Eldoro pawn shops. A pawn shop. Went overdue 42 days. See there? Ooh, I'll fly off the side there, baby. I have a head out. And actually, this will bring us to the end of our whole little psycho... Frick. Street Kid. No, that Street Kid is our thing. Erasing that. It's only been a few hours of that, so it doesn't really matter. Our in-depth look into Cyberpunk Part 1. In case you are still confused with what we're doing, we'll be searching every nook and cranny of buildings and places we see and look, trying to see and read everything, and piecing together puzzles. Right now I don't have much of a puzzle to piece together. The most we got is those two, just give an overview of stuff we found so far. Let me open this. We haven't found too much by interest. Our biggest one is the two from Gomp. So we have favorite supplier to Gomp and Gomp to Scab Hunt. Those are, I'm going to assume, or to Artyom for the Scab Hunt. Now, can I go in, please? It looks like Gomp is trying to sell stuff to whatever our Art YOM is. I don't know what that is. So likely Gomp is one of these scavengers. He could be someone I already killed in that little beginning there. Then favorite supplier to Gomp and Victor to Blaze is really confusing because I don't understand why there's two different emails chains from two different people. The supplier to Gomp says, "We won't forget, you're a dead man walking." And Victor to Blaze says, "If your lackeys show up here again, Then worse than a split job that's not an empty threat, try me motherfuckers. And it's obviously a threat from someone to someone, but one of them seems to be favorite supplier to Gomp. It says he's a dead man walking. So, we really don't know what that's about. Technically, he could be a dead man because we put a gun to his face. We don't really have too much other than that. Our biggest one would be Kaio Fujuka, who were introduced as the car owner, and also shows up as the corpo start, as the person who walks in the restroom, and will show up later in the game. And that's the last thing I remember him doing. Assuming it's him, NPCs usually look the same, but the Kaio Fujuta guy doesn't really have an NPC that walks around the streets like some do, so I think he's specifically that one guy. At some point, he did those three things. I doubt the fact that V is entered 3 different places in divided timelines changed it too much since he's Arasaka and apparently well on Arasaka if he has guards walking around with him. But not well on enough to bother V. So yeah, that'll be the end for the night. Join me tomorrow morning around 9ish for some 8ish, 9ish for some Fortnite since it's the rollover, and that will be the end of this week. And then we'll have next week up to Thursday to play. Peace out, guys. Thank you for joining me. Have a good weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. Oh, stop broadcast. There we go. I couldn't get it to go to stop broadcast. Weird.